Politicians have long been accused of campaigning in poetry but governing in prose. However, in a rare and commendable departure from the trend, Comrade Peter Akpatason, the member representing Akpatason Constituency in the Federal House of Representatives, has adorned himself, raising the bar and setting new standards. Displaying the rare seriousness of purpose, his emergence has transformed the quiet constituency into a hive of projects, all of which were carefully drawn up and executed to address the important needs that strike at the heart of the developmental challenges the hitherto limited progress in education, health, security, cultural integration, and standards of living in the constituency. In the area of education, Comrade Peter Akpatason has facilitated the construction and renovation of several classrooms and learning institutions in various communities in the constituency to ensure equitable access to quality learning and educational opportunities, a factor that is key to placing families on the social ladder and ending cyclical poverty, spurring innovation, and reducing proclivity to crime by productively engaging the minds of the young. Some of the interventions in education include the renovation of 3 classroom blocks in Akpatason College, Lampese, the construction and renovation of 3 classroom blocks at Bekuma, the provision of 3 classroom blocks in Akpatason, the renovation of 6 classroom blocks in Imoga Secondary School, Imoga, the construction of a block of 3 classrooms with toilets in Uke Primary School, Lampese, the construction of a block of 2 classrooms with toilets in Anyami Primary School, Bloomshire, the construction of classroom blocks in the Gbogbo Primary School, Igara. Importantly too, Comrade Peter Akpatason facilitated the establishment of a meteorological center at the Federal Government College, Ibilio. This is a crucial intervention that represents a direct answer to the yearnings of the people and recommendation of experts on the need to institutionalize targeted learning in specific fields like meteorology to raise a new generation of indigenous youths equipped with relevant skills required to explore and leverage opportunities present in the constituency, particularly the huge deposits of multiple natural resources. To improve communal access to preventive healthcare services and ensure constituents gain quick access and affordable medical services, Comrade Peter Akpatason has also caused significant investments in Akpata's health sector, including the renovation and retooling primary healthcare centers in key locations. One of them is the renovation of the Ekpe Primary Healthcare Center. Agriculture, an economic pillar of Akpatason, has also gained a new lease of life with critical interventions from Comrade Peter Akpatason, whose agenda has repeatedly highlighted in different fora where he constituently and also interacts with the people in their homesteads and local communities, is to reduce the strain of physical labor through mechanization, increase profits with support for greater productivity and easy access to larger markets. One of the ways he is actualizing this agenda is with the establishment of integrated farms using the Songhai model. In Okpe, Comrade Peter Akpatason has facilitated the establishment of one. Another way is through strategic provision of infrastructure in important points to ease movements of people and goods, reduce and avert the occurrence of natural disasters such as erosion, and provide direct access to markets. Comrade Peter Akpatason has facilitated the construction of culverts and grading of 2-kilometer rural access road in Uneme Nekwa, construction of drainage and culverts in Alhaji Aliyu Omokede Street, construction of field section road from Ogoru Integrated Farm to Okpe Integrated Farm, establishment of an integrated farm Songhai model at Okpe, provision and installation of 22-unit solar street lights at Neme Nekwa, construction of Akpatason Traditional Council Hall. In areas where regular availability and access to potable water has proved a challenge, Comrade Peter Akpatason, through the instruments of office, has sunk boreholes. Not to stop there, he also ensured the provision of generating sets to solve the problem of power and make sure that the people have clean and flowing water all year long. Water is life, and Comrade Peter Akpatason has brought life to many communities with the provision of borehole with overhead tank and generator at Kajola Street, Ugbogbo Quarters, Igara, provision of borehole with overhead tank and generator opposite Oshemi of Igara Compound, Ugbogbo Quarters at Igara, provision of borehole with overhead tank and generator at Rest House Road, Igara, provision of borehole with overhead tank and generator at Anachururu, provision of borehole with overhead tank generators and reticulation of water at Udo Quarters, Ibilio, provision of borehole with overhead tanks and generator at Yoruba community in Oswo quarters, Igara. All of these are evidences of a conscientious leader who takes his job of representation seriously and has worked unbelievably hard to ensure improvement of living conditions and fast-paced development at a time the country is facing serious revenue challenges, no thanks to COVID-19, and completing needs and interests have nearly caused a gridlock in the political arena. Comrade Peter Akpatason no doubt deserves special praises and commendation for ensuring that his constituency enjoys the dividends of democracy. Mr. Project, as Comrade Akpatason is called by his people, is doing well.